Hi, today we're going to be talking about the annotated bibliography, and I want to walk through this. It's just a one-page handout that you should already have printed out, the assignment sheet. Your annotated bibliography, we call it an AB or an annotated bib a lot, um, is to organize and track the sources you find in your topic, to demonstrate your knowledge of the existing research, and to better understand the relationships among your particular articles. And so the topic for your annotated bibliography is the same as you just did in your topic proposal and that you will do for your research paper. So all this stuff fits together. This particular assignment should include an introduction that kind of gets at your research question and what your current thoughts are about it, why your topic's relevant, kind of a very brief overview of what you told me in your proposal. You should also have 5 annotated sources organized alphabetically, 5 non-annotated sources, and any explanatory sources that you might need, and we'll get to that in a minute. So you need 5 that you're going to tell me about in the annotations, 5 others that you're considering, and then anything else you need to help understand why certain sources should be included or whatever. Okay, so at least 10 sources on here. At least 3 of your 5 annotated need to be scholarly, peer-reviewed sources, okay? And unless you're looking at a history, your sources should be no older than 5 years, okay? You should make sure that you have a variety of sources. That means no more than 2 by the same author or from the same journal, even if it's a different issue, okay? So you have peer-reviewed, 3 peer-reviewed articles out of your first 5 that you're giving me annotations on. All of them should be academic sources, okay? And you should already know what that is. And then make sure that you don't have more than 2 by the same entity, whether that's an author or a journal or a news service or whatever, okay? Your annotation for each of your sources should include the regular references page citation. Okay, so author, year, titles, all that kind of stuff, set up the right way. Everything should be double spaced. Use hanging indent for your, citations, that kind of stuff. If you have a non-scholarly source that you think is academic level, you're going to need to explain to me information about the author or the source or whatever that shows that it's academic level, it's credible. If you had to find this out by looking at something else, then that's what you need to cite in your works cited page as well, or your references page as well. You need in that, okay, so far you have the citation. If it's a non-scholarly article, that means it didn't come from a peer-reviewed journal or a university published book, then you need to tell me where it came from, why that's a credible source, okay? For all of your sources, including the journals, the peer-reviewed journals and such, you need an explanation of why you chose to include this source, what makes it unique, what makes it interesting, what makes it good for your particular argument, okay, however that works. Remember that the throwaway, this source relates to my topic, that's not enough, okay? Of course it relates to your topic. How? Okay? And then a discussion of how this source connects to other sources, whether it refutes them, whether it collaborates them, whatever works there. But it can't just say they link because they're of the same topic, okay? Give an explanation. You know what an explanation is. Make sure that you're looking at the directions. You need at least 3 sentences for numbers 3 and 4 on that particular list. You need a consistent use of APA documentation style, and each annotation should reflect your thorough understanding of the source. Make sure that you're looking at Rules for Writers, Chapter 52. There's a bit in Chapter 5 in the Insider's Guide, our ebook, that you can look at as well about writing annotated bibliographies. And you can always check out Purdue's online writing lab, the Purdue OWL. Um, we are doing peer reviews on these, so there'll be a AB forum for you to post in, and then make sure that you're looking at your partner's um, draft as well, using the peer review questions for those. Not just yay, you did great. There's specific questions you have to answer to get those points, and to help your friend out. And then the final draft, of course, is the polished version of that. I will make private comments to you in the forum, so you'll get some of my stuff, not a lot, because this is a pretty straightforward, we're not talking great structure here. We're just talking follow the directions. That'd be good. Anyway, let me know if you have questions. Send me an email or a text, and I'll be happy to help. Okay.